It's time now for the Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point and Sauk Center here on Midmnsports. And with us today is a Melrose senior. This is Rowan Nelson. Well, Rowan, let's start out. Tell us about your family, okay? Who's in your family?
My mom, Autumn, my dad, Jeff, my brother, Regan, and my sister, Rhea.
All right. How important is it for you to have your family involved in what you do through the years?
It's very important. They're at every game supporting me, and yeah, it's just very important that.
You know, I want to touch on, too, your relationship with your older brother, Regan. You've played a lot of games together, haven't you? Mm-hmm. And first of all, do you miss him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What is your relationship with him? How would you describe it, especially athletically, but then also at home, too?
We're very close, and especially athletically, we grew up playing together, so then when we started playing together in high school, we already knew each other and how to play with each other, so it was really fun.
Let me get this question out of the way right away, okay? You excel in football and also basketball. After high school, what do you plan on doing?
Right now, I plan on playing basketball.
Okay. Have you visited other schools?
Yes.
Okay, and where have you been and how has that gone?
I've been to Jamestown in North Dakota, and I've been to St. John's. Jamestown was nice. I like the campus. Also, I like St. John's, so I don't really know yet.
So, Brady Birch is up there. What has he got to say about it?
I haven't really talked to him about it yet.
Oh, okay. Because he's done well up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So basketball. How has that decision reached for you to compare again football and basketball? Why basketball then?
I don't know. Basketball I just like basketball better. I don't know. It's my favorite sport.
Mm-hmm. I want to touch more on basketball here in just a second, but let's cover football first since you're playing that right now. What are you expected to do on this football team for the Melrose team?
I'm expected to be a leader as a senior, obviously, and I have a lot of experience on the team, so I'm expected to, everyone looks up to me, and I'm expected to make plays.
I would imagine, too, again, following in your brother's footsteps, what did you learn through the years of watching some older players play and how they acted and to become a good leader?
Well, watching older people, especially my brother, he would always preach to me. When I would make a mistake, I would always get down on myself, and they would always teach me that keep my head up, go for the next play.
Now Rowan Nelson splits off by himself to the left side, 3 to the right now. Hellerman in the backfield joining Regan Nelson. Again, shotgun formation from the Melrose 46. And on first down, he's going to throw to his brother. Rowan makes the catch, broke the tackle, trying to free himself on the move. He broke another tackle. He's at the 10-yard line, and he will go into the end zone. A touchdown throw. Nelson to Nelson. Melrose scores.
So on the football field, again, what are your responsibilities as a player? What do you play?
I play wide receiver.
And defensively?
Safety.
Yeah, okay. Do you like either one?
I like offense a lot more.
Yeah, well, you get to make some plays out there. Do you get frustrated at all to where it seems like teams are certainly aware of where number 10 is and you get double teamed? How do you handle all of that?
I just know that if I'm being double teamed, that means someone else should be open, and I'm all for that. I don't have to have all the stats. It's all about the team.
You also really excel on catching a high ball, it seems. Talk me through that to when it's going up and you're fighting for position. Does some basketball sense come into that play too?
Yeah, it's just like a rebound. Go up and get it.
Yeah, you do a good job with that. And defensively then too, playing a safety position like you do. Again, what are your responsibilities there? What's expected of you there?
I'm the last guy back, so I can make sure anything can't be behind me. And I'm expected to make the open field tackles so they don't score. So I have to play pass and the run.
As you mentioned, you've been around football for a while here in Melrose. What is the current state of Melrose football? And as younger players are around you, why would you want to be a Melrose football player?
I just feel like as a team we are very close. So you always know that you're going to have people around you that will support you and help you no matter what.
I want to touch on basketball now, and I want to bring up AAU basketball because you play that. One of the reasons I want to bring it up is, again, younger players see this, or parents too, and thinking about doing that, and maybe you can lend some advice to them. When did you first start playing AAU?
The summer, 8th grade, so I'd be 14.
Wow, okay, so you've been around for a while. And what organization are you with?
I was with the Minnesota Crossfire.
Okay, how did you decide on them? Because there's other ones to go to as well.
My brother was already playing for them, so I obviously just followed him.
Okay. So as you play AAU basketball, even in 8th grade, what are the benefits of playing AAU during the summer?
It really helps you for the winter because when you play AAU, you play against the best players from each school, so there's really good competition.
And so as you go along, you stuck with it. Do you play with the same bunch of guys all the time?
Some guys come back like the same team next year, and some guys don't. So you'll have a couple guys from the year before, and then new guys.
Now, were you a teammate of Strike down in Eden Valley?
Yes, 14 when I was 14 and 15, I think, or just 14.
Oh, okay. So you kind of know him.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you battled against him on the football field and the basketball court too. What is that like playing against him?
Me and him are really close friends, so it's always fun to go out there and compete against him.
But I'll bet once the ball's in the air, you're not so much friends, are you? Okay. So on the basketball team, you've gone through some transitions here just within the last year. Let's go back to you beat Eden Valley Watkins, have a chance to go to the state, and now it doesn't happen. What is your mindset with that and the rest of your teammates? What do you guys talk about?
Well, first of all, we felt really bad for the seniors because that was obviously their last game then. But now moving on, we just have to be ready for this year because this is our last chance and we don't know what we're going to get. So we know that we're going to go all out.
And again, going through a lot of changes in school with you're here, you're not, or whatever. How are you handling all of those kind of changes?
I'm doing it just fine.
Okay, and everybody else is doing okay?
Yeah, I feel like overall, like everyone's handling it very well.
All right. Because your team this year, you have a chance to be really good. Who are the guys that you play with, and what do you like about them as players?
Well, we only lost one player from last year, so we have 4 guys that are coming in that started last year will be playing this year. Mason Heikergen, Brett Engelmeyer, Graham Osho, and me. I just like playing with all them, and obviously we have good guys coming back off the bench too. I like playing with all of them because we've been playing with each other since 4th grade, so we know each other very well. So like, we just play very well and see things like before they happen, so we can play well together.
How do you think you have changed as a basketball player with as much as you're playing now? Say, take me back a couple of years ago when you were a sophomore to what you're doing now. What have you worked on, and what do you think you're good at on the basketball court?
Back when I was a sophomore, I was more of strictly a post player, but now I feel like I've evolved to more of a wing player where I can handle the ball and shoot it now instead of just posting up.
And Masho can't drive around the defense, and down low, here's Rowan Nelson off the glass, and he scores. He took his time that time and kept the ball high. He's 6'5", and Rowan Nelson scores. Bosica with 8. Rowan Nelson attacks the basket. His layup is going to be good for Melrose. Rowan Nelson has been doing that all season long. Hard off that left-hand dribble. They lead by 23. Masho to Rowan Nelson for 3, up and good. 3-point basket for Rowan Nelson.
It seemed to me, I can recall during games that you seemed to be overly aggressive to what you were doing before. Was that by design? Did Coach Douche talk to you about that, or how did that all evolve?
No, I think it was just all me. I don't know.
Because that's part of your game too.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you and what do you weigh now?
I'm 6'5", about 210 pounds.
So do you feel, how does that become an advantage on the basketball floor for you?
Well, so if I have a taller guy guarding me, I can obviously take him outside and go around him, but if I have a smaller guy, I have enough strength to back him down in the post.
It seems to me too, can you tell us about the Melrose offense that you guys run? Because everybody gets touches, can you describe what you guys are trying to do on the floor?
We're trying to space it out, move the ball around, share it around because we have a bunch of good players who can make plays. So if we space out and pass the ball around, we can get good shots instead of just one guy taking it and throwing it up.
Through the years, too, I want to go back to playing with your brother Regan and being the little brother, in essence. Have you ever felt like the pressure to do more or do what he was doing, or how did you handle that?
Yeah, I felt that right away because he was obviously a very good player, so I felt like I had to live up to expectations. But as I get older, I just grown into it and realized that I'm my own player too.
Mm-hmm. What does Coach Dusha do for you and the other players too? What is your relationship like?
He has a really good relationship with all the players. He has meetings with us throughout the whole season to know how we're doing, what we could change, and even how school is going. So he has a very good relationship with us.
Because there's no secrets here, right? I mean, you guys understand your roles and what you're expected to do, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Overall, Melrose boys basketball, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess winning is fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I suppose you're at a point to where I hope this all happens, that, again, I really look forward to seeing your team play. But we have still some football games left. What are you looking forward to here in the next couple of games here that you have?
We have Montevideo and Minnewaska coming up. They're both section opponents, so we hope to play well these next two games, and we'll get a home playoff game then.
Mm-hmm. When you look at teams like in your section, like Albany, you've played Piers a lot. What is it like playing against a team like Piers?
Piers is always tough. They pound the ball on the ground. They're always big and physical. But we've played them pretty well the last couple of years. We're the only team that gave them a game. But it's really tough playing in a section like this because Piers and Albany are always good. We have some of the toughest teams in the class in our section.
Mm-hmm. But you guys are right there, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you mentioned that you haven't really decided on college yet, right? When do you think you're going to decide on something?
I don't have a timeline yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to maybe play the basketball season, see what else happens, and then make a decision.
Can I ask you, too, about this school? How does school itself go for you? What kind of subjects do you like?
I don't really have a certain subject I like. They're all just all right. I don't know.
Are there any other things that I should always ask the athletes, too, because I see you play your sports, but what else do you do? Anything else that you can bring up for us? Do you hunt? Do you fish?
I like fishing. I don't do it often. I love golfing in the summer. That's one thing I do.
Oh, okay. Because for a while you were playing baseball, and then you gave that up, right?
Well, we didn't have a season last year. I played in 10th grade.
Yeah.
We didn't have a season last year. I don't know. I didn't decide if I was going to play or not. I don't think I was, but I don't know what I'm going to do this spring yet.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what. You are an exceptional athlete, and it's been really fun watching you play and develop through the years. Good luck in the future, too, okay?
Thank you.
All right. It's been fun watching you. Thank you. All right. That's Rowan Nelson. He is the Athlete of the Week, and it's brought to you by Diamond Point in Sauk Center here on Mid-Minnesota Sports.